Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Honourable Speaker, the Honourable Prime Minister, Honourable Deputy Prime Ministers, Honourable Leader of the Opposition, Honourable Cabinet Ministers, Honourable Members of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen, those in the gallery and those watching the live telecast. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise to make a statement on the state and progress of the drainage plans for farmers in the Western, Central and Northern Divisions and the reinstatement of the Drainage Board. Mr. Speaker, sir, the importance of Fiji's waterways historically and currently cannot be overemphasized. Our major rivers and streams and creeks have sustained our people's livelihoods as a means of transportation, source of food and the supply of much needed water. Mr. Speaker, sir, if we take good care of our waterways such that there is less pollution, erosion, dumping of household garbage, plastic bottles, containers and bags, these same waterways can be transformed in what they used to look like historically and reused as a means of transportation and livelihood for the majority of our population. Mr. Speaker, I wish to make clear that the Waterways Division of the Ministry of Agriculture and Waterways is specifically tasked with desilting the main waterways, which includes our major rivers and main drains within the drainage scheme areas. It is important to note that the maintenance of farm drains that discharge into these main drains falls under the care of individual farmers. Rest assured, the well-being of our farmers who play a crucial role in our community remains a primary focus for us. Mr. Speaker, the Ministry has taken significant steps to recognize the importance of drainage in protecting farmlands and livelihoods and reducing flood risks. As part of this effort, 1.5 million Fijian dollars has been allocated for the drainage of farmland areas through the Hire of Machinery program in the Ministry budget for this financial year. This initiative is a fundamental part of the Ministry's strategy to tackle the impacts of flooding in farmland areas, including the Singatoka Valley. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Ministry has also initiated several proactive measures through the program mentioned above to improve drainage infrastructure in agricultural areas. These initiatives involve maintaining current main drains, including building new ones, installing suitable water management systems, and enforcing soil conservation activities. Mr. Speaker, sir, in addition, the Ministry has effectively addressed requests from farmers by utilizing the hire of machinery contracts with civil contracting companies in the Singatoka area to perform the desilting of 24.2 kilometers of main drains and ensure sustainability of farmland in the valley. Mr. Speaker, sir, as of now, the Drainage for Farmland Areas program has effectively cleared 69.3 kilometers of primary drains in the Western Division, assisting approximately 295 farmers. However, there's still around 380 kilometers of drainage awaiting completion, which once finished will bring benefits to about more than 1,000 farmers. Additionally, the Ministry will conduct 233 kilometers and 262 kilometers of drainage excavation and desilting works in the Northern and Central Divisions, respectively, assisting approximately 1,158 farmers. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Ministry of Agriculture and Waterways is committed to tackling drainage issues in all active agricultural producing areas with a view to strengthening the resilience of our farming communities. Clearing of the main drains through desilting will promote better water flow and minimize the chances of localized flooding during periods of heavy rain in the short term. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Ministry of Agriculture and Waterways is collaborating with the Ministry of Sugar and the Drainage Board to ensure that all main drains connected to sugarcane growing areas are maintained. Ministry machines are currently being utilized to upgrade farm access roads and to maintain main drains in the sugarcane growing areas. Mr. Speaker, sir, Ministry staff have also had meetings with their counterparts from the municipalities and the National Disaster Management Office on the state of drains that come under the municipalities and how those drains are contributing to blockages from irresponsible garbage disposal. The municipalities currently do not have a budget for clearing and maintaining drains. So the Ministry will work closely with the Ministry of Local Government on how these can be accommodated under the current budget. We need to consult on future budgeting with the Ministry of Local Government for the maintaining of drains under the municipalities. Mr. Speaker, sir, there are also main drains connected to drains that fall under the jurisdiction of the Fiji Roads Authority, which are also in need of timely maintenance and clearing to ensure necessary water flow. The Ministry is collaborating with the Fiji Roads Authority to identify these drains and work with them to ensure that these drains are cleared in a timely manner. Mr. Speaker, sir, based on the complaints received through my office and the Waterways Division, it is evident that the abolishing of the Drainage Board 7 years ago has significantly contributed to majority of the problems related to blocked drains and flooding that we face now. It has led to the neglect of drainage infrastructure with the total neglect of the collapsed floodgates and clogged main drains during that period. At this juncture, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to take the opportunity to inform this August House that during my participation in the 2023-2024 National Budget Debate, I discussed and proposed the re-establishment of the Drainage Board. I am grateful for the support of the coalition government in passing the Drainage Amendment Act of 2023, which enables the reinstatement of the Drainage Board in Fiji. Just a few days ago, on the 11th, the Ministry formally welcomed and inducted 35 new members to the Drainage Board. Mr. Speaker, sir, the rationale for introducing the Drainage Board is based on its crucial function in maintaining designated drains throughout the Northern, Central and Western divisions. These drains encompass essential structures such as earth-borne seawalls, access roads, culvert crossings, main drains, and outfall structures including floodgates, floodgates, and spillways. With a combined total value reaching into the millions, these projects primarily benefit both sugarcane and non-sugar agricultural lands. Acknowledging the crucial impact that efficient drainage systems have on farming, environmental protection, and mitigating disaster risks highlights the necessity of reviving the Drainage Board. Mr. Speaker, sir, the consequences of the decision taken 7 years ago led to the elimination of sanctioned drainage schemes under the previous administration, creating unplanned development which converted land that had approved drainage schemes into residential subdivisions. The increase in rural-urban migration resulted in most of these unplanned development expansion of residential subdivisions, which impacted both sugarcane and non-sugarcane farmers in Fiji. As a result, the re-established Drainage Board is confronted with the daunting task of meeting these diverse demands from the sector to mitigate drainage issues and to ensure efficient water management of all parties involved. Acting within my capacity as Minister responsible, as I had alluded to, the board members of the Drainage Board have been appointed, and each board will comprise of a chairman, a secretary, and an engineer from the Waterways Division. This ensures a comprehensive representation and availability of technical expertise. Mr. Speaker, sir, through collaborative efforts, a standard operating procedure is formulated, ensuring a streamlined process for addressing grievances from farmers, stakeholders, and the public. This framework will enable the smooth transfer of relevant information to the Waterways Division and the Drainage Board for timely maintenance and mitigation actions, promoting transparency and responsibility. Mr. Speaker, sir, in our pursuit to improve service delivery, we are committed to tackling not just the drainage problems in the Singatoka Valley, but also to address farmland drainage issues across Fiji. These issues can be achieved through the ongoing Drainage for Farmland program within the Waterways Division. The aim is to bolster resilience, safeguard livelihoods, and ensure success and sustainability of our agriculture sector in the face of evolving climatic conditions. Moreover, the re-establishment of the Drainage Board will complement the Ministry's efforts to address the various issues and obstacles impacting farmers and stakeholders in Fiji. Mr. Speaker, sir, finally, I plead to all users of our national waterways, whether it be our major rivers, streams, creeks, or main drains, let's act responsibly to keep them clean. Please refrain from dumping of household garbage into our waterways, and these can cause unnecessary blockage that lead to unnecessary flooding and contributes to unforeseen hardships within our communities. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.